Hello everybody out there, I'm the homie No Cash. Yeah, I am the one and only, and if there is another, then he must be a phony. Yeah, he must be the phony, cause you already know me. And this right here's for all my cashiers, the homie No Cash. Yeah, I am the one and only, and if there is another, then he must be the phony. And he's full of baloney, cause you already know me, yeah. Ready, know that. Yeah, you know you can hang with no cash. That's even if you ain't got no cash. Go and do your thing with no cash. Cause ain't no cap, I know cash. You know you can hang with no cash. Even if you ain't got no cash. Just keep it the same with no cash. Cause ain't no cap, I know cash. Hello, everybody out there in YouTube world. I am the homie No Cash. Yep, the one and only. If there's another, he's the phony because you already know me.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna take my time with this one, and this ain't gonna be long and drawn out. And this is not gonna be. I'm gonna try to make this as least dramatic as I can. But I just want to start off by saying God works in mysterious ways. Yes, he does. Because today I was about to do a video that probably would have made me look bad. I would have exposed a lot of things and about myself, not about other people. Because see, I don't mind exposing things about myself. My mishaps, my shortcomings, my mistakes, my failures. I don't mind exposing my stuff. Okay, so with that being said and that out in the opening, I was about to expose a lot of my stuff. And see, a lot of times on my channel, let me just put this out here at first out of this as a, not a disclaimer, but so y'all can understand how I operate. When I face adversities, whether it's homelessness, my mama mistreating me not being able to get along with my daughter in whatever way, whether it's due to me or my daughter or whoever, I want to fix the problem, find it, and alleviate it. Whatever my issues are, I identify my problems and I fix them, right, if I can. And so that's just how I deal. Everybody knows that about me. And so here it is. I'm making this video because some things had transpired. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this now and get it on out and make it known so that I can end everything out of my mouth right here on my own YouTube channel. That if anybody want to say anything, go back and play this and say this and let it be known. I didn't do anything wrong to my wife on my YouTube channel, or to my ex-wife, or to anybody, my mama, my daughter. I only talk about the effect of things and how they made me feel, whether it was my mama, my daughter, my wife, or even me, right? But I'm making this video right here as the last draw with me, saying I talked to Uncle Junior. I respect Uncle Junior. Uncle Junior was one of the first people in the family that I met. And I value that, and I value him. I have the utmost respect for him still, presently to this day. And I want to say salute to you, Uncle Junior, for calling me like a man. Treating me like a man, and treating me like somebody, you know, that understands that I am a decent human being. And I didn't mean anybody any harm. And guess what? You know that I love your niece. And so I'm not going to say any names. I'm not going to give any titles. This is not to make my good evil spoken of. This is me bringing closure to what was about to be a very ugly situation. Now, saying that first, I'm going to put this as a disclaimer on my videos so that YouTube, hint, hint, because y'all know too, YouTube, I know all too well how to deal with people flagging my videos and lying on me, because my mama did it and my daughter did it. My mom, yeah, she flagged my videos, had them flagged and tried to get them taken down. The ones that she stood in and got in my videos and said on the video, I'm in here because I want to be. You can't do that. You can't play games with guidelines and codes. If you got in my video because you wanted to be, you can't be trying to get me flagged and things of that nature. And my mama did that. My daughter did that. Yes, I don't feel any kind of way about it. This is things that happen to YouTubers. That's the way the ball bounces sometimes. But one thing y'all got to understand is that we can talk about what we want to talk about as long as we ain't exposing nobody else's business. And as long as we ain't putting out nobody's names and addresses or nobody's privacy issues. Now, when my mama flagged my videos, she thought that she was going to be able to have them removed. That's not the case. And people can file lawsuits on you for falsely flagging their videos. And I explained this to my mom and said, you need to stop while you're ahead, because this is my livelihood. This is how I eat. I haven't even been able to get me a house off of it yet, but I will not let you get in the way of that, because you have your house, mother. Stop doing what you're doing, because I'm not bothering you. Please, I'm begging of you. And my mom stopped. Now, I'm going to say two things, and then I'm going to leave this alone, because I gave Uncle Junior my word. And I appreciate you again. Big, double, triple salute to you for calling me like a man. And like I told you, I respected you as one of the first people that I met in the family, and I still respect you. Oh yeah, and the other one that I really got an utmost respect for, who's kind of about neck and neck with you, Uncle Junior, is Uncle Boo, because Uncle Boo is another real one. Now, after saying that, let me go on and get the message clear. Two people called me that's cousins on my phone, threatening me and giving me energy in my ex-wife's favor. And I'm like, whoa, is y'all crazy? And I did get out of content, but never disrespecting them in a manner to where as though I'm wrong. I'm just saying, look, don't be calling my phone. This ain't y'all business. And look here, y'all need to stay in your place. But with that being said, things got out of hand. And then people calling me, trying to tell me something and telling me that I'm disrespecting my wife. Anybody can tell you on my channel, I've never disrespected the lady, except for after she called me gay and bitches and stuff, because she was in her feelings. But let me tell you something. Everybody got feelings. And I'm a man first. I ain't gonna let nobody downgrade and discredit me. And I don't downgrade or discredit their ass back. I don't care who you are. But I didn't never do that to my wife, because I never wanted to take that route with my wife. Let's make that clear to any of her cousins, any of her people that may have thought that I was against y'all niece. Y'all highly mistaken, and talk to Uncle Junior if y'all really want to know the truth. Now, I'm going to say that and close that, because I apologize if y'all felt some kind of way for your people. But I ain't did nothing wrong to your people. I ain't had nothing but the utmost respect and love, and I married your people. Okay? So that should let y'all know something. It wasn't a game with me. So, in closure, I'm going to say I have no ill will towards any of y'all, because I don't even know y'all, but quit calling my phone, and it ain't y'all business. For two, I ain't never talked bad about my wife on no videos, except for when I showed that she called me bitches and gay. I showed the proof, so y'all can see a lot of people like to throw rocks and hide their hand. See, it's almost like she doing things to me to make me act out, so she can say to her family, look, look, look. But now I'm gonna say this right here. This is when it gets real, and when I don't really care about what other people think per se, because I'm a grown-ass man. I got my own life, my own channel, my own car, my own situations, and can't nobody tell me how to fucking live. I'm a grown-ass man. My own mama can't do that. Now, if somebody want to try to check me or do something to me or try to harm me, that's a different story. And I ain't gonna let nobody do nothing to me. Nobody. Okay? And if you do it, you caught me slipping. My bad. I just going on and meet my maker and tell my maker, hey, they caught me slipping. But I'd rather be tried by 12 than to be carried by 6. And that's on my grandmama. So I'm gonna say this. A lot of times when people going through stuff in life, mind your business if it don't really got nothing to do with you directly. Because me marrying someone is my direct business. That's my business. In case anybody out there don't understand that. This is my life and my business. But I want to say this. I was very pissed off about the people calling me, being sent for me, for no apparent reason, and all I'm doing is trying to love and respect and be there for her. I want y'all to understand that, going live right here. That's all I wanted to do for your niece, for your cousin, or for your whoever she is to you. I just wanted to love her in a way that she should have need to be loved in a right manner. But I'm done trying. Let me show y'all something. In closure, because I told Uncle Junior. Here go the paperwork. And I'm going to get it signed as soon as they open up. It's being recorded on record. Salute, Uncle Junior. You got my word. I've never said anything derogatory and mean about your niece on my YouTube channel. You can go and look. And the only reason why I'm saying this to you, and I'm going to leave it up, because I don't have to take them down. YouTube then gave me my issues and how I deal with this. But I want to go on record saying my videos was being flagged by either y'all know who or her family and people in her, around her. What I'm saying is, you can't do that to people when you're lying, because now you committing a crime and you interfering with somebody's livelihood. Now, 2 of my videos have been flagged. I'm not gonna say who they were flagged by, but I know I ain't no fool. They trying to lie and say I did something wrong. It's like undermining me, you know, saying I did something out of privacy. Now, I'm just only throwing that out there because I've handled this situation. I've told YouTube what they needed to know, and that people are out or was out to get me and trying to sabotage me and my channel. And my channel don't have not one strike yet from nothing. Not my mama lying on it, couldn't strike me. Not my daughter lying on me, couldn't strike me. My baby mama's lying on me, couldn't strike me, and never got the videos removed. And here it is. My wife or whoever is in her corner is trying to strike my videos and lie on my videos. 2 of them. The one where me and her was at the beach, and then the other one where I was live talking about what she did to me and how, and it's 11/11 right now, y'all, and how she is getting mad about me not having the time to get around to signing these divorce papers for her. But I am getting around to it in a day or 2. If not today, tomorrow, as soon as they open, I'm gonna get this done for us. For us. Nobody have to worry about her innocence, her well-being, me saying anything about her, me trying to undermine or neglect or anything, because all I did was love her. And I want to go on record saying that. I loved her even when she turned coat on me and showed me something other than what I knew when I said I do. I loved her in spite of. I did what my vow said do. Sickness and in health, rich or for poor, good or bad, better or worse. You see? Sickness or health. I understand that. I come from a family of people that don't get divorces. I don't really know what divorce is from from a realistic up close and personal perspective, because the people in my family stayed married. My grandmama and granddaddy died together. They was married almost 70 years. That's longer than some people live. So forgive me for loving her the way that I did. Forgive me for giving her true, undying love that would last the test of time, and loving her despite of what good or bad she is, and was willing to work through it all. Forgive me if that offended y'all. But I'm done. I'm giving her what she wants. Please stop flagging my videos. If I get no more flags, we good. No more videos about me in that situation. I will talk about the effect of divorce on me. I will talk about men who gave their all and for a divorce and ended up for a marriage and ended up being divorced, because that's a part of my struggle now. Just like I'm an advocate for homelessness, I'm an advocate for homelessness because I went through homelessness. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to not have a home. I know what it's like to not have something to eat. And so I can't come out of that and turn a deaf ear on the people who are still going through it. So I advocate for homelessness. Every situation that I go through and learn from and get through, I speak on and help. So from this day to the next, I will be speaking on marriages and divorces, the ups and the downs, and the things that I've learned. But I will not be speaking on anything about the female that was in my life, that I'm married to, I'm finna get divorced from, trying to keep from saying her name, because I don't want nobody to think I'm trying to do anything like clout chase or use her or this situation for my personal gain, because my whole channel is about me and my adversities and my life and my struggles and my things that I'm going through, not nobody else. And it's okay for me to talk about what I'm going through. I ain't gonna let nobody tell me to not talk about what I'm going through, because it's only wicked people that do that to somebody. Shh, don't you tell nobody what's going on. If you are a pedophile, you will tell kids, don't tell nobody what happened to you, because you know you're wrong for what you're doing to them children. If you mistreating kids in a house and you know things is going on under that roof that you know shouldn't be going on, you would tell the kids, and what's going on this roof, you better not tell nobody either, because if you do, I'm gonna do something to you, trying to scare them. You do that because you know you ain't got no business with what's going on under the roof. So me, I don't keep a closed mouth on things that goes wrong under my roof. And my roof is my mind and my body. This body is the vehicle, the home for my soul. And I gotta govern my home the right way. You see? So I'm letting y'all know I'm done with this. I have no issues with my wife. I loved my wife the real way that you're supposed to love. Agape. Unconditional. And I didn't love her for my family, for my daughter, for my mama, or for anybody else. I loved her for me. And nobody else could dictate how I love her and what I did for her. I stood up for her in front of my family, in front of my YouTube channel, in front of my Facebook, Instagram, and everything, because people knew I got a wife and I love her and I worship the ground that she walk on. That's what I chose to do. It backfired on me. I am not bitter about it. I learned from it. I'm not going to let it make me bitter. It has made me better. And so, Uncle Junior, I'm giving you my word, because I don't owe nobody nothing. I don't owe nobody no explanations or anything. Nobody don't owe me shit. I know that. But I respect you and Uncle Boo as real men when I met y'all. Right? That ain't changed from the first day I met you to this one. And a lot of people that I met, and a lot of people that, you know, showed me certain things when I met them, they didn't turncoat, and they not that anymore. They're strange and they're unfamiliar to me. And so I just want to say, you got my word, Uncle Junior. No more videos after this, because this ain't nothing. This is just me saying I'm letting bygones be bygones. And people were lying on me, trying to say that I was tarnishing and trying to make my wife look bad on my YouTube channel, when all my fans know, everybody on my channel will tell you I ain't had nothing but the utmost respect for my wife, especially on my channel, because I don't tolerate no disrespect on my channel. Nobody disrespecting my comment section, nobody disrespecting my moderators, nobody disrespecting my cashiers or my cashiers, and definitely nobody disrespecting my family or me. And my wife is my family. I would not sit on here and let nobody do or say anything about her. So let's get that correct first. Stop trying to tarnish my image and paint me out to be a bad guy. Whoever you are out there, you got the wrong person. But Uncle Junior, again, you got my word. This is it. I'm done. I'm just making it known because I couldn't tell you. Because me and you was kind of having a little bit of energy that was kind of strange because of this shit. And we never had this going on. I respect you, and I respect your wife, and I respect what y'all are doing. I respect the hard work that y'all are putting behind y'all marriage, in spite of what anybody is saying about y'all, in spite of how anybody view y'all in y'all family or in her family or in the streets. Keep doing what you're doing. You inspire me, and your wife inspire me. She's a Sagittarius. When I first met y'all, y'all told me she was a Sagittarius, and you told me when her birthday was. I was impressed by that. I told y'all I think I knew that lady from somewhere. I knew what I was talking about. I done figured that out. And that lady, I don't know nothing bad about her. She's a good lady. And I want to say to you, do what you got to do, man, in your life. Do whatever makes you happy, and be with who makes you happy, regardless of what who says and how who feels, because can't nobody do for you but you. And ain't nobody gonna suffer the consequences for the decisions that you make, Uncle Junior, like you. So I just want to say salute to you for being a man and reaching out to me out of concern and care, because that's how I felt, and you made it known to me that you care and that you're concerned. Thank you. I appreciate that. And out of respect for you, here's me, bygones being bygones. Check the videos though, because I'm not taking them down. YouTube already told me I don't gotta move anything. I didn't disobey any guidelines or privacy guidelines. Okay? I'm not trying to personally sabotage anyone. Not even my mama. When she got on here, calling the police on me and saying, and lying, saying I'm threatening her. See, I was only recording myself to protect my innocence. And you can do that, you know. See? And that's the only thing when I'm talking about anybody else on my channel, that's the only thing I'm trying to do or striving to do is protect my innocence. All right? So here we go. I'm going to say this in closure, and I'm going to get on up off here. You ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm going to get the papers done for, you know who I'm talking to. I don't have to say no names or what you are. The papers is getting done today, or not today, tomorrow, as soon as possible. And I'll reach out to you and let you know that they're on the way. You let me know when things is done on your end, and I'm done. I have no animosity towards you, no ill will towards you, and I'm done. I'm done. All right? I'm gracefully bowing out. Salute to you, Uncle Junior. Thank you for calling. And just make sure that these people leave me alone and stop calling my phone and stop flagging my videos. Because if that continue to happen, then I'm going to have to do something else and not do what I told you I'd do. But thank you very kindly. Uh-oh. I tried to answer. And I'm only going to answer this phone call because it got a 333 number on it. And y'all know how I feel about numbers. And it was 11:11 just a few minutes ago, and I got to do my mantra. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to get on up off here.
But, you know, you got that paper of divorce. But, you know, I know it's none of my business and stuff like that. But you know how God feel about the divorces. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Hey, bro, listen,
I know
listen,
y'all.
listen. No, listen. For a bit, that's for another video, and I'm gonna say this to you, right? I get everything you saying. I know how God feel about divorces. I know how I feel about divorces, and I'm God. I'm the little G God, because the Bible says we are gods. We are made in His image. I understand all of that, but let me tell you something. You can't be with somebody who don't want to be with you, and you can't stay married with somebody who is not trying to be equally yoked with you. So I get what you're trying to say and what you want to say, but brother, it's causing me headache, turmoil to try to do and strive to do what's right. That's what I've been doing thus far, and it's gotten me nowhere. So I get what you're saying, but you cannot do that. That's why you got to be careful who you love, careful who you give your heart to, and careful who you make vows to. But go ahead, I'm gonna listen. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Check this out. I ain't seen my kids been going on 3 years, and I got a kid's mother. We're not married, and I know I can't say nothing because I'm not married. But I honor marriage so much. She could have did the worst of things, and I would have just separated, but we would have still been married because I cherish. I mean, check this out. Even God is coming back for a bride, and I know He mean the church or whatever, but we're part of the church and stuff like that. He's even coming back for a bride, and I honor that. Like, it's such a good thing for
Do you know what that bride is that God is coming back for? Do you know what that bride is that God is coming back for? That bride that God is coming back for, bro, is agape. It's agape love, man. That's all it is. It's agape love, and we all got to have that for each other. But watch this. Some people are lovers, and some people are haters. Some people are gods, and some people are devils. And let me tell you something. You can't convert a devil to a god.
I know.
You cannot.
I mean, but it's like you said for better or for worse, though. That's worse.
But watch this.
And just stay separated.
You're right, but watch this though. No, but watch. I understand that. And if I didn't marry someone that understand that, it's not their fault. It's my fault. You see?
Yeah.
So now, you do what's best for the situation. And that's why I record stuff when I'm dealing with adversities, so people can see how I deal with it. I may not be right. I may not be the best, but I'm going to do my best to show y'all righteousness with the actions. You're going to go through adversity in life. You're going to go through mishaps. You're going to go through downfalls. But you got to do your best in the situation. You don't be influenced. Okay, the devil coming at you with hating and negativity and treating you bad. Do you act like the devil? If you act like the devil, now your actions make you the devil. You ain't no better than the devil then. You understand what I'm saying, young man? What I'm saying to you is, regardless of what in life, when we choose friends, mates, significant others, wives, we can't choose our family, but even family. You choose certain people and you select these people for whatever personal reasons. And when they go sour, or when things don't go the way you were planning for them to go, you can't blame the people all the time. You got to take accountability. You got to take accountability for what you chose. So listen, I take accountability that I chose what I chose in that situation. So watch this. Whatever she wants, I'm supposed to do my best to provide that.
Do you take accountability that please don't be upset when I say this. Do you take accountability that you lied to the vows because you said for better or for worse?
Watch this. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But listen to me. Hear me out. I didn't lie to anything. I stayed true to my vows. And right now on the phone, I'm telling you, I'm still true to my vows. Right now on this phone, I'm telling you, I still love my wife. That's what agape love is. Your love is not conditional. Just because she acted or did something wrong to me once or twice, it's not a reason for me to turn my love off. And if I can turn my love off so easily, it wasn't real love. So what I'm trying to show you is that I'm being true to my vows, brother. But
So you got it. And one more thing, I'm sorry to cut you out. One more thing, I used to watch when you used to be like your high school sweetheart, and I seen y'all was in that swimming pool. I was like, wow. But by me experience what I experienced, and I ain't trying to be negative. I know it sounds like being. I was like, man, I want to see the real her. I want to see, because I know what it really is. But I'm like, I'm surprised you didn't know. Like, but I mean. It's crazy, but all I can say, and I let
listen,
you have
let me say this in closing. It's not something to know or not know. I'm going to use this as a learning lesson for you right here for a moment. Listen to this. Okay. Anybody that you deal with in life, that you date, you, me, or any man, right? It's not going to be a bed of roses in the relationship, brother. I don't care if you rich. I don't care if you got a house, a mansion, a car. You think rich men ain't going through it with their women? Let me ask you that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. Now, let me tell you something. Let me explain something.
Rising up this year, too, bro.
Huh?
Tyrese divorced. Go ahead. I said that divorce is rising up last year. Tyrese just got divorced.
Listen, not just Tyrese. It's a lot of people, but let me tell you why, man. You can't fault the mate. You have to fault yourself because, for one, if you know what real love is, and I do, and you choose to love someone with an agape love unconditionally, you know what that means. But you shouldn't give that type of love to someone who you have not known that they can possess the capacity to give you that back. You got to make sure that the person has the capacity to love you back in that way in return. And if you don't wait, you got to teach them and show them before you give them that type of love, because if you don't, it's your own fault.
Yeah.
Because you are what you attract, brother. I can't sit up here and bash my ex-girlfriends. I can't sit up here and bash.
It's not always.
No. Listen. No, listen, bro. Listen. Yeah. I can't sit up here and bash my baby mamas. I can't sit up here and bash now person in my history. What I have to do, brother, is learn from it. Because what you got to understand, and what I need to understand, and a lot of us men need to understand, well, women too, is that when you meet people, we think life is a bed of roses. We think life is supposed to be all hunky-dory. But what we fail to realize is when you face adversities in life, it makes you stronger. When you go through failure in life and learn the lessons from the failure, it makes you wiser. That's the best teaching.
Yeah.
Experience.
And one more thing.
No, don't cut me off yet. I'm trying to tell you something. If you cut me off one more time, I want you to listen, because I'm learning you something right now. What I want you to hear is that you're not going to meet a perfect person. You ain't going to have what you call a perfect life. You're going to work towards perfection. And how do you do that? You're dealing with all of the adversity and all of the negativity that comes with you in a proper manner. That means when you deal with somebody who, let's say a guy friend, one of your friends stole something out of your car. You love that friend very dearly, right? You looked out for him. You bought him food when he was hungry. You gave him a few dollars when he ain't had no money. And one day you left him in the car around your $50 bill, and he stole your $50 bill and tried to act like he didn't do it, right? Now watch this. Do you get mad at your friend and cut him off and say, fuck him, you stole from me, you ain't shit? Or do you sit down and strive to teach and love this friend past that mistake, because you love that friend more than the $50 they took? And chances are your friend didn't have the upbringing that you had. They wasn't taught like you. So sometimes we have to consider that people are not perfect, and maybe they just don't know. So until you take time to teach people or to show someone, you cannot judge them. So what I would do in that situation, I would be accountable for the friend that I attract, because obviously this person is around me. I attracted him for some reason. Now, once he do something wrong, I teach that friend, hey man, you don't do that, bro. You can ask people for shit, bro. That'll get your ass killed. Now see, if I'd have did this right here, I could have did this. But look here, man, I got your back. You ain't never, ever, ever got to steal from me. Just ask for it. Now you take the time to teach them. We don't know how to do that. You know why? Because a lot of us don't know our damn self. You see? And so I'm trying to show you that at the root of every relationship in your life, be it a friend as a male friend or a female friend, you are to blame for what transpired in your life, because you attract everything in your life except for your family. And I'm gonna be honest with you. You have new family that you can attract, that they may not be kin to you with blood, but they'll be your kindred spirit. And if you ain't wise enough to let go some of that bad blood that we hold on to, like you sitting here trying to tell me to hold on to, and I've been holding on because I wasn't gonna give up on my vows. But
no, I ain't telling you to hold on to her. I told you to separate from her.
But what if she's saying? All right, but let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you this question. I separated already, brother. We've been separated for 9 months over now. Watch this. She wants a divorce. She's still asking. She's sending paperwork and sending cops to me. What do you do from there, bro? You keep trying to. Do you
separate?
I just told you I'm in South Carolina and this woman is in another whole state. I'm separated for 9 months.
Let me talk. Now let me say this. Once y'all, if you do the divorce, she's still gonna sabotage you.
Bruh,
she's still gonna sabotage you.
No, stop. See, I'm thinking you ain't listening, man. And you don't understand life. All she wants, bruh, listen. She wants to be free. Anytime you get in a relationship or anytime you get into a deep engagement or marriage, it is a lack of freedom, brother. You become a slave to your mate. And everybody don't want to be a slave. What's the number one thing on a slave mind, man?
To be free.
All right then. So stop acting like you don't know what's going on, man. I'm sitting here trying to show you with reality that the woman wants to be free. So what are you gonna try to do? Keep her captive? What are you gonna try to?
I see you just want to talk, but I guess you the smart one. But you got.
No, I ain't smart. I want you to say something smart. I'ma shut up right now. Since you're trying to be so smart, I'ma let you have the flow and take over my show and say some smart shit about this, please. Make us understand you.
I'm just saying, man.
Don't run either now. Don't run. I'ma shut up.
I'm not.
And you talk and make some sense of this shit. Go ahead.
You was in your high 30s when you chose to marry her. You should already even known, like, be prepared to, you know what? If I'm gonna marry this girl, then I gotta honor the marriage. You know what I'm saying? Honor God's word for better or for worse. You see what I'm saying?
No, I don't. I really don't. But go ahead. I don't see what you're saying, but go ahead.
And I'm just saying, like, she's still gonna try to sabotage. I'm just saying.
And you don't know that. You don't listen. I'm gonna say this to you.
She tried to.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? And I'm gonna let you get back to talking. I think you speaking non-cipher and stuff that's not factual, because even I've been dealing with her, and I don't think she's gonna try to sabotage me after the divorce. She wants the divorce, but I'm gonna just let you know that, and then let you keep on talking. Go right on here.
I'm just saying, bro.
That's all you're doing is just saying. And let me tell you something else you're doing.
I'm just telling you.
If it was you with a problem and you called into my show and you said, "Hey, bro, I had an issue with my baby mama and I ain't seeing my kids." Man, as an intelligent man that I am, I would never try to tell you about your situation more than you when you the one went through it, bro.
Why?
Because let me tell you, you say why? No. Did you say why?
I didn't say why. I said I'm not trying to tell you about your situation.
I mean, listen, you calling in to me. Let's be real. And I'm giving you the floor to do this. I don't have a problem with what you're doing. Watch this. You not telling me what to do when you called into my YouTube channel. I'm on here talking about my situation.
I ain't telling you what to do.
I ain't saying you telling me what to do. What I'm saying is you called in for a reason to give me your point of view, to give me your perception.
I was just looking out.
Okay, all right. Let me say it like you. You called in to look out. How was you going to look out? Giving me your information, right? So all I'm telling you is, when you give information to people, even when you thinking that you looking out, if they didn't ask you for it, you have to remember that you can bring a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. And if your information is so good, right, You have to
I
find.
was trying to make you drink it.
Hold on, I ain't say you tried to make me. I'm talking about anybody else that you tried to strive to give your information to.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna give information to people, you want to be effective, don't you, young man? This is what I'm trying to say to you. If you got good advice for people like me or anybody that you're gonna call in or see in life and try to give good advice to, if it's effective, you want it to work, don't you?
Yeah.
All
But,
right
you
then.
know,
So
like
let
I
me tell
said-
you something. As somebody who think they got good advice, find a way to articulate it and make it be effective. Because watch this. There's no such thing as good advice unless the shit is effective. You can't walk around talking about I'm a good psychiatrist. I'm a good psychiatrist if you ain't damn doing nothing for nobody. Oh, whoever that was, they hung up, and I only answered it because they had a 444 number. But that's crazy. My guy hung up. But I'm just wanting him to see that I value marriage. I know what love is, and I love my wife. You just cannot do, it takes two, man. It's two in the thing. And no matter how much I want to honor vows, and I am honoring vows, if she wants to be free, it's my duty to give her what she's asking for, because I'm not a slave master. You see, I want love willingly. I want love because someone chooses to love me because of things that they see in me, attributes, characteristics, love, feelings, kinetic energy, all of those realistic things, not money, not looks. So if all that stuff is not really there, man, and somebody wants to be free, you need to give us free. Give us free. And so with that being said, I didn't mean for that to be this long. This guy here, boy, you good, man. And I appreciate you. You didn't do anything wrong. That's what my channel is for. Anybody that want to call in and speak your perception and your perspective, it's fine. It's welcome. Just know that I don't value everybody's opinion. I don't value everybody's perception and perspective. And I am going to rebuttal opinions, perceptions, and perspectives that calls into my channel, because first I want to see is you know what you're talking about. And then I'm trying to partake of what you serving. And if I can't partake of it, if it's toxic, I'm not going to do that. And so I'm going to rebuttal it and make sure my audience know I can't let no craziness get spewed on my channel, even if it comes from me. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to close this video by saying, you got my word, Uncle Junior. Salute to you and your marriage and your wife. Tell Tasha I said she one of the strongest women I met in a long time. She remind me of them older ladies back in the days that you just respected when they came around, because they was righteous and upright, and they spoke what they meant what they say, and they were who they were, and they demanded respect from the youth. I don't see a lot of them kind of strong, majestic women, galactic women around anymore. And I just want to say salute to you, Uncle Junior, because you got you one. And I appreciate what y'all stand for. I appreciate y'all energy and everything. And y'all look real good on social media. The Facebook posts and everything, keep them up. Y'all look real good, man. I mean, y'all are the epitome of what marriage is supposed to be. Ups and downs, good and bad, working through it all. Ups and downs, good and bad, working through it all. Look here, once again, man, I'm going to get on up off here. But I'm going to do one other video, I will say that. And I'm going to record when I get the papers signed. I'm going to record to make sure it's stamped. I'm going to record to make sure I'm doing the right thing according to the love of my life. I want to get what she wants done, and I want her to do it in a timely, decent manner, and I want it to be amicable, and I'm done. No hard feelings, no strings attached, no ill will. I love you. Peace and love. Once again, I am the homie No Cash, and I'm going to sign this thing on off with a big 10-4. Over and out. Peace and love. Y'all stay well and be blessed. And remember, this too shall pass, and the best is yet to come. But just know, in order to get to the best, it won't be easy. You won't get there by choosing the path of least resistance, because you want to have resistance. You want to have opposition. You want to have adversities. You want to fail, because the average successful person have failed more time than you and I have ever even tried. And so we have to learn to face adversities, fears, mistakes, and all of these things, and know that life is not a bed of roses. And when you meet people that challenges you in life, whether they are friends, girlfriends, boyfriends, significant others, fiancés, or husbands or wives, know that they are challenging you for a reason. And there are some lessons that you need to get from life. And if you don't get the lessons from this mate, you're going to have to learn them from the next one. And if you don't get them from that one, you're going to have to learn them from the next one. And you can't hide and you can't run. And it's all new with every new person. All right? So you won't escape yourself. Face it, get through it, get over it. And I guarantee you, better days are yet to come. Once again, I'm the homie No Cash, and I'm signing this thing on off with a big 10-4. Over and out. Peace and love. Thank you, Uncle Junior, man. I love you, man, in a real, real way. No homo, but I got you right here in my left titty. And my community will tell you what the left titty mean. I'll give him a minute right now to tell you what's in my left titty. But boy, I got a whole lot of that for you, because you are a real one. I related to you from the first day I met you. And a lot of people around me knew about it because I spoke openly about it and about you. Salute to you, man. Stay up. Peace and love.